it's the Wayne Gambino coming to you another 2K video. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that sub button. Leave those up, smash that notification bell, boys. You know when I drop that shit. Now look, if you have a higher dunk rating than 45, this applies to you. If you want to know how to do max rep and lobs, you want to know the little two cheese, here's the play. So you're gonna learn little tricks and tips. Like I said, I'm very beneficial. There, you can't throw lobs if his defender's in front of him. Cannot throw the lob to me. I know it sounds weird as possible because I have a 45. Yeah, because I have a 45 dunk rating. It's not what I was saying, his feet not being set. It was just about him having a player in front of him. If a player's in front of him, and I think at this time he only had it gold, Lost City passer. Even with Hall of Fame too, because we did try with Hall of Fame, you will see it down the line. But with Hall of Fame, I can't catch it if if there's any contact with anybody with him. There I could have caught it and dunked it, but I wasn't expecting it, so I just passed him because shot clock was moving down. But look, the whole point is to get that guy stuck, and once he's stuck, that's 2K just hoeing. That was a late pass, yes, but I don't get how I was able to recover the ball. But what I have an interior force now, he catches all those. Doesn't give us little tips like how to or when to catch it. So just see like the misses I do and what's going on. It's because the defender is, if any defender on either party, on me or player that you're playing with, has any contact, you're not gonna catch it. If you have a high dunk rating, you will. So if you have an 80 and, well, I have a 45, so to me, if you have a 75 and up, right, I believe the 80s are just for the contact dunk. But besides that, I think you could catch a lot of those open lobs with a 75 open dunk, because I've seen a lot of pure sharps catch those. I should say pure sharps. I should say two-way sharps. And they don't have a high drive and dunk rating. So keep that in mind. And they also don't have Lob City finisher at gold neither. A lot of them only have one slashing badge. So also by positioning too. I realize the badge really doesn't matter towards, it just helps out to the person. I think with the higher dunk rating, I believe the higher the rating, the less of the badge you need, but the badge also puts you in certain situations where you can't catch it. So that's just that. See that little two cheese? If I go in the way, leaves him open. He could took the three there, but opposite right here trying to throw lobs to each other. Like I said, until you see the score hit 12, we don't take this shit serious. I believe this little nigga was good enough to beat whoever we played, especially if they weren't going by 12. That's just me saying practice baseline to baseline, because they're small. So long as they're not impeding me to the rim, I can catch those. As you can see. Now his player did move there. If his player stood still, he would have got it. And you want that side art animation. You don't want the over the head pass. You want him to lean to the side and pass the ball. It's just less steals that way. Over the head is easy to get steals. So you don't want to be too direct. Behind him, you want him to the left or right side, but still behind him at the same time, so you get that cut off. So you'll see it. We do it all the time. More of a practice, right? Try to make it a habit. Because honestly, mans are going for max rep, so I'm not here for style point, but that's how I try to play. I know a lot of people want to play to, to have fun in the game or stuff like that, but I believe this shit's a grind, and I gotta grind and rep. The game's easier. Boom. Screen. He's trying to say, oh, go to the other side of the court. Told me the baseline the other side, but he stayed on the same side. Don't know why. Now they have 12 points. I'm like, okay, we gotta hit a little read here and there, but they're really bad. Again, since he was able to, well, should the pass come faster, yes, but since he was impeding, by the time he got there, that's why I went over my head. My interior force catches those all the time and dunks it. He may miss at times, but he does catch those. So, yeah, clamps everything. I mean, here's the clamp. That little movement that I do just to give my guy a running start, so it puts him in a better animation to catch those lobs. Since I don't have a high dunk rate, is the reason why I missed, because nobody was in between me and the rim. That's the reason why I scored. So you always want to put yourself in the best position to be between you and the rim, not nobody else. The less people in between there, the easier you can catch it. See? It's just things like that you gotta look for on the IQ base, because people do not throw lobs like that. And I think throwing lobs in the game is so vital, especially if you know when to do it, especially for guys. If those two-way sharp centers knew how to catch lobs, it'd be over. It'd be hard to guard those kind of builds. There was probably trying to get a lob, but not. But again, I'm gonna show you another 21-0, just how to throw lobs, when to throw lobs, just take on our mistakes and things like that. Read how we read the play, see what we do wrong. You guys learn from it. So I'll get you guys in another video or the next. All right, we're back with another one, of course. Now I will advise you to practice this on noobs, on bots, on trash players. When you're playing against comp, look to get yourself open, look to hit your shots, your corner shots, you know, the whoop-de-doo stuff. When you see bots like these pull up on you, they want to play you, do you know what you do? You take advantage of that rep. You go for max rep. All right, don't not see bots and not try to get mad. Don't then try to score and be the Mr. Incredible. Do that against comp. You feel me? Against bots, you go for max rep. I'm telling you guys, that's how you do it. You see man's points per average are going up when you play with Darko. You get a lot of opportunities to raise that. You feel me? Now look, you want to look at the movements. Bam, right behind, the other side. See? Bam, and it creates that. I don't know why he didn't lob it. Almost got stolen, but something like that nigga had interceptor or anything, or even press this slight faster. See where he's going? That was my fault. I got stuck behind my own player. I could have even ran there and caught it. I'm like, damn, no, give me that lob animation. If he waited one more second, I would have got a dunking animation. It's just because I wasn't moving forward. It's because I got a layup animation. I was too far from them to get a dunk animation on my own. See that? See that little cheese? You see that little stuck behind? That is the killer. That one is the killer. If people started doing this more, this one will be 8. You get the shooter open. Oh man, that switching will be too hard, bro. Center's playing, this guy who's defending me is playing way too off, and I'm just like, there's nothing between me and the rim. He's under the rim. That's easy. Look at the movements. The arrow was bad. Try to get it, more open. Sees me, bang. See that little angle I've been telling you guys? Not parallel. The angle. I have like a 90, 45 degree angle, I should say. He's reaching. They're confused. When you start throwing lobs all game, they start guarding the lob more than the 3-point shot. This shit's funny. It's like, why are you giving up the 3 over the 2? Easy. See that nice loop that I did? Give him some space, throw him the lob. Remember, my guy doesn't have a high dunk rate, so I always got to make sure I try to give myself as much. See? You see the difference? He didn't give me enough time to loop him to go more baseline. So when he threw it, the guy was right in my face. See, I was trying to go more to the left and loop him more, but he threw it, and that's what happened. I'm not catching that. I don't have a high dunk rating. Always keep that in mind. And shot it.
If I had to pick a choice,
Yeah.
it would be fries.
Look at us just trying to abuse everything we could possibly do to get that lob off. Shouts out to little homie. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do to get a nigga a lob. You gotta do the most sometimes. See, I just was able to get deep enough to go or to the outside of him. Do the cheese, I'm practicing it. Oh, open three. The guy, the center didn't help, but we still went for it. I missed it. Tip. These guys are under the rim. They're supposed to be a little bit more up. They're trying to stay in front of me, not understanding position. That wide I'm getting, trying to get a good loot. The guy doesn't play me and I'm close enough to the rim. I caught it and dunk it. If he played any up, any little bit more up, I would have missed that dunk. Easy. You feel me? And that's how it's done, bro. Max rep. No, he did take a shot with something light. I'm telling you guys, that's how you go for max rep. Even with a low dunk percentage, I could go for max rep, bro. So you guys with higher driving dunks have no excuse. I want to see more oops in the park. You feel me? Alright, if you're new to the channel, make sure that sub button, leave those up, smash that notification bell. If you want to play, run it up, go for rep or whatever the case may be, add me up in the PSN. Until next time. Deuces!
Got me like a rich bitch, limp dick, put it on your daughter and she still called a nut. Patty K, gotta know your bitch like Johnny K. AD, I'll pull up in roller skates, or lights on like a library.